Good morning. Dude, Hannah, I'm sorry to hear about your stuff. I hope everything goes okay. By the way, there's 7 people chilling in here and only one like. Come on, y'all. Percolated goodness. Exactly. What's up, toilet? The golden toilet. Oh man, my nose is running. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that reaction when I told you that. What do you mean? What kind of reaction were you expecting? I was thinking of poop jokes, but you know, I care about my fandom. It's not always poop jokes. Dear percolated coffee filter, I hate you. Your friend, Little Toilet. Yeah, these are hard to fucking find. I'm so happy the store down the street has these. Because the grocery store that I normally frequent, it's so hard to find those coffee filters. We might have to play that Nerd Without Coffee song just so I could relive it. You just made the same thing this morning? Oh, cool. Man, I gotta blow my nose. Give me a second. Ugh. Hopefully you didn't hear that. Ugh. Boogers. Mm. Yeah, it's always fun to turn a square into a circle. That's true. All right. Give me a second. Okay. We're chilling with the animals. Oh, hi, LJ. She needs a bath today. She's getting a bath later. Oh, puppers. And there's the kitty. The catnip is growing back real nice. She was hella stoned on it yesterday. Hey, hey, you can't do that on stream. That's disgusting. Get your medicine. Yep, she needs her bath. She needs her flea bath and her medicated bath. But her hair's growing back. My hard work and effort is making her hair grow back. Right here. See? See? It's growing back. Oh, you want to go inside, Mira? know, it's kind of funny. I was just thinking, like, man, like this stream always gets a lot of viewers. Because I think it's because I started on my coffee pot, which is a reflective surface. And most people are like, what's going on in the background? What's going on in that reflective surface? So they just chill, trying to look at it. Maybe think it's like something naughty. Me, I'm thinking dumb, just like shiny. Right? Yeah, we do get quite a few people stopping in randomly. Still trying to figure out like what my times are for my fans, you know. I have a year's worth of analytics. So I should probably dive into that more. What time should I start? What is he doing? Oh, he's eating bugs. Ooh, he just ate a bug. Oh, that sounds crunchy. If Have Shiny also could stay for a look at. Yeah, he just ate a mosquito eater. I think those ones are good to have though, aren't they? Those bugs? Yeah, he can be a good cat. He has his moments. He could also be a little shithead. LJ, what are you eating? Damn it. Yeah, Daddy caught you. Get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, you're in trouble. Are you eating cat shit? Are you eating cat shit? No, Daddy, I swear. I swear I'm not eating cat shit. Let me smell your breath. Hmm? No, I'm not gonna smell your breath. That's gross. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, you got got. You got got. You got caught. The mean ones seem to be the best mousers. Oh, really? Oh, fuck. Oh, I spilled coffee all over myself. Ah. Happy Friday. Cheers. My hand's all like covered in coffee now. Shit. God damn it. Oh, my hair got in the coffee. Ugh. Oh. Man, I'm a fucking mess today. My hair, like, I just spilled coffee on myself, and then my hair dipped in it too. How much for the dog? What, you want to buy my dog? Get out of here. Get out of here. No amount of money can purchase my dog for me. Even if it's like a trillion, billion, quadrillion dollars, I'd still turn it down. Maybe. I don't know. On second thought, no. Nah, she's a good old girl. Am I okay? Kinda not really. I just feel like I'm a mess today already. Like I spilled coffee all over myself. The tips, like some of my hair got inside my coffee. I gotta give this one a bath today. I got a lot going on. Oh, and good news, fandom. Really good news. Um, I hit up Bento Box. Hey, what's up, Berserk? It's Friday, no worries, right? You're allowed to be kind of like a mess by Friday. But I hit up Bento Box. They're the studio that makes Bob's Burger. And I've been emailing the HR of talent there. And I got a response. That's kind of big, you know, when you're a creator, where it's like, oh, you email a shit ton of people, you never hear back from them. So once I actually do hear back from said person or people I email, I get so fucking nervous. It's like, oh shit, they really want to see my stuff, really? I'm so used to being ignored. But yeah, so hopefully, I highly doubt it, but Bento Box is gonna keep a file of all my stuff. So maybe one day I might be an animator. How fun. It was funny. Her email was like, like we normally don't hire, stop motion animators, but you never know. Reminds me of this joke I heard from this other animation channel that I follow. He made a joke about like animators do make pretty good money, unless of course you're a stop motion animator, then you're just homeless. And I was like, oh, sad but true. There's only like a couple of studios that do stop motion, and they're like super far out of here. Like I'd have to move to Oregon, and I'm not about to do that. But it is nice to hear back from a studio whose work I enjoy. It's exciting. I really hope stuff happens, Just because it's not popular doesn't mean it's not desired. This is true, but it's very niche. It's super niche. And not a lot of people like paper cutout stuff. Hence was that Jiro dreams of sushi, a man who did the same thing his whole life. Oh, he did like wait, what? Tell me this story. I don't know much of this. Teach me, toilet. Yeah, don't go over there. LJ. Oh, fucking dog. Come on. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. You can't keep eating dirt and grass. You're not a cow. You're a dog. Don't forget who you are. Basically, in 1967, he opened a sushi restaurant. In 2010, it became world renowned. Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's like, keep striving because you never know what the future holds, kind of thing. Yeah, LJ was just chewing on some grass. She's a little weirdo. She was chewing on dirt clods and grass. Well, I like that, toilet. Thank you for the pep talk, man. Because I've been kind of feeling that way too. Like I go through my highs and my lows here on the channel, where it's like, oh, I'm never gonna fucking make it as an entertainer or content creator. And then there were times like yesterday where it was like, oh, a studio actually is talking to me. Like, man, maybe this is possible. First time hearing of a dog eating grass? Really? You must not have a dog. The money, the fame was the least desired of what he wanted. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at. I just want to fucking. I just want to make people laugh. The more the merrier, you know? Not only that, I would like to make people laugh and make a living off it, and that's it. Just so I could freaking have kids one day, you know? In fact, his prices and 3 months reservation was basically his middle finger to the world. Isn't that awesome? That's awesome. See, I'm a firm believer in that. Like, if you work hard, put your head down, work real hard, like something good's bound to come of it, right? That's what I'm trying to do. Because I think it's impressive for a dude to make a stop motion pilot episode all by himself. And that's kind of what I'm kind of telling studios about, where it's like, yeah, I did everything by myself. It took 6 months. I know the whole streamline of production, you know. Like, I'm a very serious worker when I need to be. We'll see, though. We'll see. We shall see. You want to go back to looking at the percolator? You want to go look at my coffee maker? Well, dang it. Cheers, though. I let the coffee dry. Now my fingers are a little sticky. Because I don't want to wipe them on my pants. And I don't have a towel out here. Hi, Handsome. Cheers. Yeah, I was just trying to think, like, it's like a part of me thinks, like, yeah, a studio will not, like, hire me as an animator because of the fact that it's stop motion and it takes forever. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, it might take a while, but the visual of it is really cool, you know? It's like you're substituting time for authenticity, you know, because you really don't see paper cutout stuff anymore. Raydale, dog is God spelled backward. You were right. I used to make a joke that dogs are gods to the dyslexic. And I also wrote a short story that said sorry. I wrote a short story called A Dog Named God. So it's kind of funny you bring that up. That one was a short story about like a post-apocalyptic thing. Like, I don't want to give too much away because I might actually sell that story. But post-apocalypse, this dude's all by himself, thinking about, like, you know, getting out of it all, and then comes across a dog, a random dog that's also trying to survive. Ren and Stimpy was your favorite? Dude, yeah, Ren and Stimpy was great. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Yahweh is yeehaw. Yay. That's crazy. Did you know race car is race car spelled backwards? Fuck, bro. Yeah, it was a pretty good story. I really like that one because it was really about LJ. I wrote the story about LJ. Hey kids, it's your old pal, Stinky Weaselteats. What the fuck? The fuck? Oh, she's over there eating something again. Yep. Yep. You know what's up when Daddy starts walking over to you real fast. You're in trouble. Come on. Let's go. Oh, was it really? That was part of it? Oh, it was. Man, my brain just totally gapped out on some of the lyrics in that because all I remember is the happy, happy, joy, joy. Ren and Stimpy. Good stuff. What's up, monster under your bed? Que pasa? What kind of dog is that? He looks good. She's a mutt. I really don't know what she is. Because my girlfriend and I, like, rescued her when she was, like, middle aged, kind of. All good. I probably know too much from it. That's not a bad thing, though, because that was a great cartoon back in the day. You found a new friend. Awesome. Friendship is great, isn't it? You gotta go, Hannah. We'll get better. I hope your surgery goes well. And you gotta give me some detail, because, you know, it's a little sus. A little sus. But I hope you feel better, Hannah. Thanks for stopping in. All right. So, what's your guys' Friday looking like? Doing anything fun and exciting this weekend? By the way, Sunday, this Sunday, we're going to be doing a Lego stream. So, are you Lego fans? The girlfriend and I are going to both be doing Lego sets and streaming it. So, we should have some fun this weekend, hopefully. Okay. Their name is Monsty? What? Yeah, sure. I will tell you some details. Yeah, right. Well, if you want to keep it private, I get it. But just so you know, I hope you feel better. You know, whatever you got going on. I hope you're doing all right. I'm gonna call you Monster. It's Monster. Herman Munster. Did you guys ever watch that show, The Munsters? If you didn't, if you haven't, what is wrong with you? It's a great classic show. wouldn't say it was. Well, yeah, it is kind of classic. It's old. Just whatever you do, do not watch the Rob Zombie movie of the monsters. It was fucking terrible. Yeah, man, I'm gonna ruin all those franchises. Like that's kind of how I felt with fucking when he redid the Halloween stuff too. It was like, yeah, the first one was all right, but then the second one sucked. Yeah, Herman's always tearing off doors. Yeah, I just. Oh, did you watch Toilet? Did you watch the new movie? This might have come out maybe like 3 years ago. It was a Rob Zombie, The Munsters movie about how Herman and what's his wife's name? I forget her name, but how they met. You're outdated on movies. No, totally understandable because movies kind of suck nowadays. Like the last time I really gave a shit about a movie was like 5 years ago. Just sad. Lily, that's it. Lily. Thank you. Thank you. That was gonna bother me for a little bit if I didn't remember her name. Oh no. Oh my god, he's starting to climb that tree. What is this? What is this? What is that? Like a bowl of something? Plus what the fuck is that? Is that like a helmet? Equals yummy? If Rob isn't making obscure horror films, he shouldn't be doing anything. Some people just need to not, you know? Like he should have just stayed in his lane. No, I shouldn't say that. Fuck that. That was mean of me to say. Who am I to tell a creator what they should and shouldn't create? Like I enjoyed the first Halloween movie that he did. Didn't like the second one. What other movies did he do? House of a Thousand Corpses and stuff. Like those were okay. I felt like everybody was so like, oh my god, it's so good. Now I'm just like watching it like it's kind of cheesy. Like I don't know if I like it. We're talking about Rob Zombie. Yeah, yeah, we're talking about Rob Zombie films because we were first talking about the Munsters and how he ruined that movie. Because man, that movie was so bad. I think I got like almost an hour into it, and I just was like, I'm not gonna finish this. Yeah, we're just talking about those movies. Because man, I was a really big fan of the Munsters show. And then when my cousin said like, oh yeah, like Rob Zombie's doing that movie, and it looks pretty cool, like as far as visuals go. Because my cousin worked on that or helped work on that movie, and he's like, yeah, you should check it out, and I did. I was just like, ugh. You enjoyed House of a Thousand Corpses? You're normally a contrarian too, but I liked it for what it was. Ah, all right. Rob Zombie is generally an asshole of a person, I think, regardless of talent. Yeah, I saw an interview he did with, who was that, Conan O'Brien? And they kind of had like a verbal tiff. I mean, I don't know much about the dude's personal life. His movies are okay, I guess. Yeah, that's like where I'm at. Like, more of them are duds to me than than land. But that's just me. Oh shit. I was not paying attention to my dog. She's over here licking herself like crazy. Ugh. Hey. I scared the shit out of her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you can't be licking yourself. Rob Zombie could tell me he hated me and I'd still listen to his music. Welcome to Planet, motherfucker. That riff at the end. Man, right? Like, I was a very big Rob Zombie fan as far as his music goes because how old was I when I first listened to it? I think I was in like sixth or seventh grade. And that album he did with, what was that, Dragula? What was the name of that album? But I just remember like hearing the guitar and stuff like when you're a little kid. It just sounded so fucking heavy and I was like, yes, this is fucking cool. Name one nice celebrity. I mean, I can't really think of it. Was it definitely not that Chanel Rowan? Is that the name of that person? I don't want to mispronounce them, but I hear that person's not nice. My cousin says that William Shatner is really nice. He's gone to a couple parties with him. But I haven't, to be honest, I have not met any celebrities in my life at all. So I don't think I could really be in that or give you an honest take. I can't give you my honest opinion about it because I've never met any celebrities. They don't exist. Rob Schneider? Oh yeah, I hear he's pretty nice too. That was a good one. I'm sure my cousin has a story about Rob Schneider too. Because didn't he do some work for Angel Studio? Yeah, I like Rob Zombie's music back in the day, right? Yeah, his music was badass. Oh, dude, if only like I hate to I hate to live in remember back when. I hate to live in nostalgia, but man, like I remember like in sixth grade there was like so much new music that I was getting into as far as like rock and stuff, rock and metal. Because I was like a little R&B kid until my mom married my stepdad, and my stepdad he was like a hardcore like Pink Floyd, Black Sabbath fan, and I'm over here like, oh yeah, we listened to K-Win, which is like all R&B shit. So when my parents married, I was introduced to a lot of music, a lot of good music. And I just remember that whole year just being like so impressed by like the different sounds of music. You know, you got like heavy metal. Like I remember listening to Rammstein for the first time in sixth grade too. And I was just like, man, this fucking guitar, oh, it sounds so good. I bet you love Rob Zombie so much you didn't even know he was in White Zombie. Yeah, right. Fun fact. Did you know White Zombie was also a movie title? And that was the first time that the term zombie was used colloquially in film. Welcome to the Planet, motherfucker was a White Zombie song. Yeah. Yeah, what was that other one he did in White Zombie? Wasn't there another famous one? Oh, you didn't know that? Well, there you go. Yeah, and the term, what was it? I'm trying to remember because I did some deep diving on like zombie stuff. I had some cool fun facts, but I can't remember them all. Yeah, Thunderkiss 65. That yeah, something like that, right? More human than human. Fuck, dude. You guys are bringing up a lot of good shit. Are you guys also fans of Korn? Just wondering. I was a big Korn and Limp Bizkit fan too. I was like a little new metal kid growing up. Like Korn's fucking awesome, bro. I love Limp Bizkit. Now it's like I listen to Limp Bizkit and I kind of cringe a little. It's like, oh, I really thought these raps were cool. Ugh. No offense, Fred Durst, but you know, I was a little kid. Want to hear something funny? Of course I do. This is a kind of a comedy channel. We make cartoons here. By the way, Seth, is this your first time in the chat? Is this your first time visiting? Because I could do my whole introduction spiel if you'd like. I give any band maybe 3 albums before they make different music, either by trying to change with the times or naturally just growing as an artist. That is so true. Like, it's usually, yeah, I even bring it down even lower, where it's like the first 2 albums are usually a band's best or their worst. Yeah, very few can actually stay original to their roots. This is true. Because, you know, influences change and the hunger changes too. You know, when you're just a nobody making music, you know, that's your brain is in a totally different spot than if you're a somebody and like you have this whole entire studio like pushing you to make shit. So I get it. Right? Yeah, thinking back to Limp Bizkit, their first 2 albums were really good. And then it kind of like the third album, which one was that? That was what was their third album? Was that Hot Dog Flavored Water? Yeah, they started fucking falling off after that album. What's that? Did you know that, Seth? I don't think your message came through, dude. I don't see your message. Maybe I should redo my chat. Let me try that. Oh, there we go. I got it. Did you know why Limp Bizkit is named that? Limp Bizkit is one of the group of guys standing. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, no wonder why that message didn't come through, Seth. I had to do my thing. But yeah, I knew the term of Limp Bizkit. It's fucking gross, but it's funny. Yeah, yep. Yeah, the I was actually watching a little short of Wes Borland talking about where they came up with that album name, the hot dog flavored water. I think he was like in a store trying to buy, you know, some drinks and stuff, like a little convenience store. And he was just like kind of like stoned into himself, like, wouldn't it be weird if they had like meat flavored waters? And then he kept like joking about it and eventually it turned into that. Chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water is dicks and buttholes. It is. It is. chocolate starfish. That means it's a dirty one too. There's chocolate. It's not shit. It's chocolate. So, what's your guys' favorite corn song? Let's dive into some corn. What was your first corn? What was the first corn song that you heard? For me, I remember I was cruising on TV. Back in the day when we had cable. What was that, like fucking 98, 99? And I remember just like cruising through the TV, and then I like stopped because there was like this cool animation going on. I was like, oh, what is this? And it was Follow the Leader, the music video. And I was just like, whoa, this band's fucking cool. Been a fan ever since. Yeah, Freak on a Leash. Yeah. Yeah, it was the Freak on a Leash song. Follow the Leader was the name of the album. My bad. I got those confused. There was a rumor about how Korn got their name. Oh, really? Do you know it? Let's hear it. Obviously, Blind was first for me, I think, for everyone. But maybe Falling Away from Me and Ball Tongue. Oh, Ball Tongue. Ball Tongue. If you know all the lyrics to Ball Tongue, I'm very impressed by you. Because there's a lot of bits where he's just like, where it's like, what is he even fucking saying, bro? It sounds cool. It's like scat. He's scatting. Like the old jazz singers. But with metal. Weird. I guess the lead singer was eating someone got corn stuck in their teeth. Oh, dirty. Oh my God. Man, he must have been going to town if fucking corn kernel popped out of that. Ugh. He must have been eating that like he was a starving fat kid. Me and my sister make fun of Jonathan Davis a lot, though. Yeah, I get it. Well, not really, but what do you guys do as far as like making fun of him? Because I've seen Korn a handful of times, and I really enjoy their shows. The last one I went and saw, this was a long time ago, though. They were playing with Disturbed, and I won tickets to play poker with them, which was really cool. It was only like one hand, and it was very much like okay, come on, hurry up, you're done, next, kind of thing. But it was still pretty cool. Ever since I saw Pimp My Ride put an old school body on a new Camaro frame, unheard of stellar work. And his response was, wow, really cool, thanks. Oh, dude, that show, Pimp My Ride, my God, they got away with such shitty things for these cars. Plus the dresses he wears, he puts just to make fun of with all the memes. Are you talking about his kilt? It's not a dress, it's a kilt, okay? Jonathan Davis is Scottish. Hence why he plays the bagpipes. He's like really a douche. But I respect their ability to perform live at least for 20 years, and they're actually pretty good. It's a dress. No, it's not a dress. It's a kilt. I'm not going to argue about his kilt bullshit. Okay. It's not a dress, laddie. It's a kilt. Would you say that to Scotty? Hmm? Yeah, did Scotty ever wear a kilt in Star Trek? I bet he did. I bet he did in one episode or something. You can't not have a Scottish dude in your show and not have him wear a kilt. It's just weird. He's got no beret on. He was wearing some fish stockings with it sometimes. Definitely dressed like, okay, yeah. I guess those accessories kind of do make it dressed like, but did it have a, what'd you call that, like a flannel pattern? Because that's how I kind of distinguish if it's a skirt or a, fuck, my brain's farting, or a kilt. You know, is it made out of itchy wool with flannel patterning? And it's a kilt. That's just me being stupid, though. Listen, you could reword the truth all you want. It's a dress. Man, you're really on that one, aren't you? That's funny, though. You know, because I'm Scottish. I have a lot of Scottish blood in me. Can't you tell with my hairy ass arms? And my grandma, she was really big into like genealogy and ancestry and stuff. And she kind of like gave me that bug early on where she's like, oh, isn't it cool to like see where you come from, you know, with all of our ancestors and stuff. She's like, I would love to see you in a kilt one day. I kind of feel bad that I never got one. If I could send text chains of memes between me and my sisters. Well, that would be fun. Oh, my girlfriend sent me something. What'd she send me? Aw, was that a picture of LJ? Aww. Give her a big hug for me. Oh, Gabby was going through her photos and found a cute photo of LJ. Now she's feeling all sentimental. A photo, it was from 7 years ago? Whoa. Anyway, I'm a fan of corn. I just also like to make fun of them. Yeah, that's cool. I like making fun of the things I like too. Because if you can't joke about the things you love, like, do you really love it? You know? What's your take on Metallica? How do you feel about Metallica? I hear a lot of like old school fans, you know, the ones that like the thrash metal versus the, you know, the Black Album. They sold out, man. They fucking sold out. Yeah, I guess if you think of it that way, but they're still fucking at it today. 3 albums and burnouts and complaining crybabies. I could see that. I can see that. What got me the worst was when they were like real hardcore on killing Napster. Remember that? And Dave Mustaine gave them the run they went on anyway. They did. I felt bad for that other bassist. What was his name? Newstead? Man. Hearing some of the gossip from his point of view, or from his perspective, it was kind of interesting. The last thing I saw was like he was talking about this this like side band piece that he was doing and stuff, and he was talking to the studio, and they're like, oh, we really like this stuff, like maybe we'll do something with it. And then later on, I guess Hetfield got wind of it and like put the nix to it. That's what Newstead said, but I don't know, who knows. Kirk Hammett is worshipped, and after 8 years of being away from Dave Mustaine, he grabs a wah pedal and adds blues riffs to metal. What a clown. What? But those 8 solos and 12 songs they made are timeless. Yeah, man. That makes sense to me. Like blues riffs on top of metal, that's great as far as like an artist goes, in my eyes. Oh, that's a really dark hair. Is this my hair? I don't think this one is me. I found this randomly. Oh, it is my hair. It's just very dark. Look how dark that is. Yeah. It's going backward in skill. So you think blues is easy? I mean, yeah, like pentatonic scales are pretty easy. But I mean, that's the root of it all. Unless you start having blues style. I get you. I get you. Yeah, blues is easier than metal. This is true because of the tempo differences, for sure. But at the same time, like, a lot of rock can be, taken back to blues. Like, blues is very much the foundation of what we call rock and roll, you know? Even without Elvis. Without Elvis, we probably wouldn't have known that. He did it because he's a hack? Oh, oh. Toilet, I like you. I like your takes. But it hurts. It hurts. I mean, I listen to polka and yodeling music. Hey, speaking of polka music, I have a really good polka song we should play later. The Polka Trap. Yeah, I'm not a music elitist. I'm just stating facts. Sounds to me like you're an elitist. No worries about that though. Like that's the cool thing about art and all that stuff. It's all subject to your own taste. What one person thinks is hot garbage, another person is like, this is gold. Like that Baby Shark song. Or Gundam Style. Oh, that little bastard. Hold on, I gotta get my cat. Come on. Okay. Kirk Hammett is the greatest guitarist in the world, said everyone who doesn't actually play guitar. You know who I think is really, really good? Gilmore. That guy can make one note sound so emotional. Like the solo and Comfortably Numb. Are you kidding me? And a lot of his stuff is blues driven, isn't it? Like a lot of pentatonic scales and whatnot. Because, man, to get like bends and stuff to sound emotional like that, like you have to be talented. Okay, let me grab my milk. I need my milk. Baby need milk. Random need milk. Oh, you ready to come inside? Come on. I'm not saying Stevie Ray Vaughan is a bad guitarist. He was just one of the best. I get you. Stevie Ray Vaughan is good too, yeah. I mean, for as good as a guitar player as he is, I don't really listen to a lot of his stuff because it's too centric around that. I want to hear a band, not just one guy. I hate to say it like that, but come on, he can do. Come on. I'm just saying, and technicality of playing metal is more difficult and physical draining for prolonged playing. This is true. Especially with all those triplets and stuff. Yeah, the thing that gets me too is how fucking Hetfield, you know, keeps his rhythm so well. And it's all downstrokes too. Do you notice that? Like most of his playing is all downstroke. So he's going fast. And regardless of the genre, really, it's all difficult depending on skill level. This is true. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not a good guitarist. I am not a good guitarist by any means. I'm a bass player that learned how to play guitar. And Kirk is not good at the blues. He just added it to metal because he isn't that good. Your argument is noted, sir. I mean, as far as like solos go, the one solo I was really happy to learn was that. Fuck, what was the name of the song? I can't really remember, but it was a. My mother was a witch. She was burnt alive. What the fuck? Am I evil? I remember learning that solo, and I thought I was so cool. I was like, fuck yeah. Hey, what's up, Paul? Kirk is just shoved in your face, so no one could really name many more guitarists. On a lot of those guitar lists, he's like mid tier compared to a lot of guys. So I do see your argument because I really feel like David Gilmour is definitely a better guitarist than Kirk Hammett. I'm not taking away from the 12 songs he made, though. Is that all? Is that all the songs that he made? Because I'm sure Hetfield is the dude that's like, yeah, this is my song, this is my song, this is my song. You guys could make like 1 or 2 songs per album. He might have made 13 songs. Hey, whatever happened to Mudvayne? Remember that? Remember those guys? I mean, Hits, not Garbage Inc. Or Garage Inc. I kind of like that album because I like hearing covers from other bands. Like remember when Korn did the cover to "Brick in the Wall"? My dad was so into that. Mudvayne made 2 songs and ran out of face paint. For real, right? I thought that could have been a good contender to go against Slipknot, but Slipknot just fucking took that style and just ran with it. No, Garbage Inc. I get you. I get you. He's garbage. He's hot garbage. I also think bands should leave originals alone unless they play them live, or change them into something unique. I could agree with that. Like Five Finger Death Punch becoming famous because they covered Bad Company. Yeah, that kind of pissed me off. Because Five Finger Death Punch, they have some good stuff. It's very bro metal. You know what I mean? Like, I remember I listened to their first couple albums and I enjoyed them. But then after a while, it's like, oh, this is bro metal. Oh no, I could talk for day. I could talk about this for days. It won't matter because I'm everyone likes what they like. Yeah, exactly. It's cool to hear what people think or what they like, though. Because I'm digging this conversation we're having. Their name is also. I'm the only reason people think you're worth a fam. Oh, for Five Finger Death Punch. Yeah, woohoo! They must be so intense. Do you like so you like hard stuff? I assume my face hurts from listening. So much song. Have you ever heard of the band called Chimera? If you like metal, you know, I'm just curious if you've ever heard of those guys. You like everything, even rap? If it's good rap, I'll listen to it. They're okay. Oh, so you have heard of Chimera? I like that song SPLT. I used to listen to that song every time I'd get out of a shitty relationship, and it would always pump me up. Like, yeah. Or what was that other song they did? What was it, Lumps? I think that one was fucking cool. Especially if you have like a good sub in your car or something. Like, holy fuck, man. I used to have like two tens in my car. It was fun. And then I graduated to two 12s, and I was like, maybe I should do 110 and 112. If you want like one of the best metal solos from a band and bleeding ears with actual skill, what is that? Necrophagist? What? I'll write this down. I haven't heard of this band. Revocation is pretty talented, but I also can't argue metal being the best since most think it's just noise, and I would agree. Yeah, I remember like, cause you know, like metal is very, very much, I, I guess you could say it's like my generation's kind of music. But I remember like listening to Slipknot a lot as a kid, and thinking my dad would like it. It's like, oh, dad, you should listen to this band. Like, they sound so fucking cool. And then I play it, and he's like, it's fucking garbage. Like, all the dude does is scream. Where's the singing? Too much sound for a brain. Think good time. Oh, look at LJ. She's already sleepy. A sleepy pup. Man, this has been a good conversation, man. Toilet, you've been keeping my attention for a while. Thank you, sir. I like talking music because that was very much one of my passions. You know, I'm not good at it, but I sure like it. You could also say the Beatles will probably be one of the few legendary bands who produced music for so long. That's true. Hey, what's up, Kylie? Which is your? Are you a Beatles fan? Which is your favorite album? Because this usually tells me a lot about a person. Is which is their favorite Beatles album? I'm not a big Rolling Stones fan, but I really like their song "Tattered." Most people hate that one. Yeah, I'm not a Stones fan either. "Tattered" is a good song though. Oh my. You're a Cranberries fan? Oh, let's see, Cranberries. Did they do that song "Zombie" and "Linger"? Those are some good songs. I hate how they who was it that recently did the cover to "Zombie"? And I was just like, ugh, get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, Cranberries aren't bad if you want like something slower, for sure. Yellow Submarine and Abbey Road are some good ones. Oh, okay. So you like it when they were like hardcore on the Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. But one of my favorite albums from the Beatles was it Revolver. I really like Revolver because I love how that album starts with Taxman. I love that song. Yeah. But like something in the way she moves. Yeah, man. Oh, now I'm gonna be in a Beatles kick. Because man, they were pretty talented. Those guys were very talented. And watching that documentary, that what the fuck was the name of that documentary that recently came out? It was a good documentary. You should check it out. It was the whole process behind their last album. She's a day tripper. Yeah, that's another good one. You couldn't pick a favorite because they actually went past 3 albums. Yeah, and if you pick their first 3 albums, it's all pop shit. You know, and were relevant and timeless. Truly rare. Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah, it wasn't until I, like in my 30s, to where I really sat and gave the Beatles like my time of day. Cause like you hear them, they're very popular, obviously, and I was always one of those guys where it's like, oh, if it's popular, I'm gonna just kind of avoid it because it's everywhere, you know. So I kind of avoided the Beatles until I was in my 30s, and then I was just like, man, what took me fucking so long to like really see how great these guys are? Like, shame on me. Yeah. Dude, yeah, get out of here with "I Want to Hold Your Hand." Like, I hate that poppy shit. The Beatles are the most overrated band in all of history. Ooh, I like this. Travis, what are your favorite bands? I could also say Black Sabbath is also amazing. Yes, Black Sabbath is amazing. I fucking love Black Sabbath. And I think they were a CIA setup because no way they were famous naturally. Whoa. You think so? Pink Floyd took a second to stop being crazy before they made amazing music. Yeah, because that was Sid. Because their original singer, Sid, was kind of like, you know, ruining things. And then as soon as he got out, then I felt like the band really figured out their style. Because they were like pretty obscure for a little bit. They started off kind of popish with their first album, and then what was that other one? Atom Heart Mother came out, and just kind of like they changed their style to be more cinematic. You know what I'm saying? Travis, MK Ultra type programming, bro. Wasn't the Manson cult obsessed with them? Yeah, that song Helter Skelter. Yeah, they were, or what's his name? Manson was really obsessed with Helter Skelter. I felt like that was like one of the first like actual metal kind of sounding songs. I might give Led Zeppelin credit even though they were busted for plagiarizing most of their music. Did they really? I did not know that. Because I love Zeppelin. I have a bunch of their stuff on vinyl. Robert Plant and Jimmy Page still talented though. Fuck yeah, they are. Elvis is the best to ever do it. He also got in trouble for taking a lot of people's music. ZZ Top, blues legends. They are. And for being like a three-piece band too, like they sound so full for being a three-piece. But Elvis is pretty good. I can't say I really did a deep dive into Elvis stuff though. Like sure I listened to like most of his popular songs, but he does have an amazing voice. His gospel covers were the best. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I really dislike covers. Oh, you do? Man, you'd hate one of the covers my band does. I almost don't even want to tell you what song it is. Because when I showed it to my dad, he was very like, I fucking hate you when I showed it to him. He's like, what are you doing? You fucked this song up. What are you doing? It's like, sorry, Dad. I had to. Because I'm in a shitty punk rock band, I'll be honest. I'm a bass player playing guitar, okay? This is the type of band I'm in. And the boys were like, "Oh, let's do a couple covers because you know we play bars and shit, and people like listen to covers in bars." So I was like, "Let's." I want to do "Wish You Were Here," you know, but punk rock and a little ska. It works. Like a lot of people fucking love it. A lot of bar patrons love it because it's like a faster pace version of the song. But if you're like a hardcore fan of Pink Floyd and you hear like Wish You Were Here at like a quick tempo, it's just kind of like, what are you doing? like, this sucks. Like, just play it live or change the sound to make it unique. Don't even mess with it, right? Whatever happened to ska? I think it kind of just died, you know? Because, man, I used to love being a bass player in a ska band. It was so much fun. Because I like walking bass lines and a lot of ska music. You could do a lot of walking with it, which is great. I'm not against hearing it live, though, because live music mostly needs to be relatable. That's true. Ska music is so much fun. It was fun, wasn't it? Especially if you have like horns added into it. It just kind of brings it to another dimension. Ska died when it started. You mean you don't like Real Big Fish? It was the moment someone put brass instruments next to the distortion guitar. Yeah. I mean that's what's fun about music. Like, you know, you could put so much weird shit into it and then all of a sudden you have your own new genre. You know? It's like all I did was add accordion. Yeah, but now it's fucking this now. Weird Al, you know? I don't know what I'm saying. Man, look at you guys keeping me on stream for over an hour and a half. You guys are doing good. Oh, the mighty, mighty boss tones. Ah, jeez. Bringing up some memories now. It's been a while, man. It's been a while since I listened to some ska. Who was that one band I was listening to? I can't remember the name. I'm not gonna try it. Oh, I remember now. I don't know if this counts as ska though, but have you guys ever heard of Sticky Fingers? The song in particular that I really love from that band is called Rum. Oh, it's hard to say. Rum Rage. Very good stuff. Because the harmonies in that song were so good. And it always makes me a little sad every time I listen to it. I actually added that song to like my funeral playlist. I hate to say that, but like I have a list or a playlist of like all these songs I'd like to play at my funeral one day. Sounds kind of morbid, but it's just like kind of like a way to be like, hey, this is the kind of shit that I enjoyed, and hopefully the people will enjoy it too one last time. You know, here's my funeral playlist. Kind of morbid. I gotta get some more coffee though. Shall we? Shall we? Watch out, kitty. Watch out, kitty. I'll step on you. I'll step on you. Don't give a fuck. I'll step on you. Just kidding. I wouldn't. I would not step on my cat. Give us time to have deep thoughts into the shiny. What does that mean? Are these lyrics? For shining and give rain happen for good thing. Oh, you're fucking with me. Dude, I'll be honest. Like, whenever you type like that, I'm glad that I pick up on the joke right away, because if I really tried to read it without a comedic voice, I just sound so stupid. For shiny and give rain happen for good thing. You know? Plus, good thing kind of reminds me of 1984. Oh my god. Thusly them for can do when are if can than can beholden into happen. Oh my god. That was like a fucking tongue twister, bro. Look, it's a turtle. I like turtles. I like turtles. We're here with Jonathan the zombie. Jonathan. It looks like you got your face paint. What do you gotta say? I like turtles. And now are smart due to the shiny. Yes. Yes. I'm always gonna say it like that too. It's kind of like my Hippo Twins voice. What else on here is cool that I can show you guys? There's Gabby's mom. She's so pretty. Rest in peace, Liz. I now listen to ska because of Shiny. Oh, wow. Please be careful with that, Shiny. Oh, come on. All right, I got it. I got it open with one finger. Man, you guys are keeping me on here way too late. That's what happens when there's good conversation. I appreciate you guys chilling with me this fine morning. But I'm losing track of time here because I'm getting caught in conversation and my phone's about to die. Fuck. Damn, dude. Toilet. And who else was in here? Travis. was also talking awesome about music. Who else? Who else was in here talking about good music? Seth. A lot of cool people this morning. A lot of cool people. Toilet alleviates with brain power while vocabulary is diminished. Ah, toilet. Can I ask you a personal question? How old are you, bro? If you don't mind me asking. Toilet is eternal. It is. Because where else are we going to take a shit? Yeah, I thought we were close to the same age, bro. Because it's like, oh man, like a lot of our humor is very similar. I thought so. I thought you were like close to my age for sure. Oh shit, I forgot my smokes. Let me grab my smokes real quick. Shame on me. I'm old and cranky. Yeah, me too. Me too, bro. Drinks Ensure, then complains about newer generation. This Ensure tastes like shit. It ensures me that everything is shit. And don't even get me started on Generation Alpha. Ugh. But it's good to know though, dude, that I'm amongst friends who are in the same maturity bracket. Because it's like I'm closing in on 40, and here I am trying to make a living off of poop jokes. How mature can you really be? My healthy joints will give me strength to shake my fist for years to come. Hell yeah. You just got to make sure you change out your valves every once in a while there, toilet. Because no one likes a leaky toilet. It's too expensive. Running water every, 5 minutes, that's not good. But in all seriousness, cheers, toilet. Cheers to being immature. I mean, is that really a good thing to cheers about? I think so. We're amongst friends here. Yep, coffee on the toilet. Coffee on the toilet with a cigarette? That's heaven. That's heaven for pooping people. All right. But in all seriousness, I think in a little bit we got to get going because my phone is down to like probably 25%. Yeah, 25% battery. So I'm probably going to die here pretty soon. My phone, not me, but you know. We'll just run it until the bitch dies. How about that? We almost solved all the world's problems. Almost. Almost. We still haven't solved them all though. All right, before we end the stream though, we should we should divulge some info about ourselves. That's a little embarrassing. That's music related. So, my question to you, what's the most embarrassing song that you love? You know, like for example, wait, let me read this. There's a lot of other YouTube solo guitarists that are just eons beyond. Tekio Ichi, BB Hendo. Hmm. That's a guitarist I should check out. Okay. Check it out for laughing and being happy and embarrassed at the same time. Okay. Okay. I'm writing this down. So the next stream I'm gonna probably give you my 2 cents on that. I'm trying to think of one for me to where it's like I love that song but I secretly hate it. Or vice versa. No, he's a Japanese yodeler who moved to Austria to further his skills. Oh my god. Okay. So it's like comedic in its own right, just because of the situation, you know? Like a Japanese yodeler? I could also name a dozen Tijion. How do I pronounce that? Oh, ooh, you like accordion? Yeah, dude, you've been here when I did my polka song, right? We have one of my mods. He's Austrian, and I always play a polka song whenever he gets into chat. But that song fucking slaps. There's a live performance by Eddie Gonzalez y Grupo de Vida El Disgustio. The accordion dude is wearing Nike gloves. Okay. It's kind of like striking a memory chord here. But Eddie Gonzalez live, huh? I'm writing all this stuff down so I could check it out. In fact, let me type this into YouTube so I don't fucking forget. Tikio issue. Oh, come on. Where's my computer? Oh my god, I can't see anything. All right. You'll see overweight Mexicans with cowboy hats and you'll know you found the right one. Okay. Awesome. That sounds lovely. The list goes on for me knowing embarrassing music. Hey, have you ever heard of the toilet bowl cleaners? That's embarrassing music, but I think it's right up your alley. Their songs are very popular on, you know, social media. Rolls window down and stares down neighbor in traffic. Yeah, the toilet bowl cleaners. They have this one song called "Poop in My Fingernail." I feel like you'd probably like that one. And if you didn't know that band before I mentioned it, are you really a golden toilet? Are you really the eternal toilet? Oh, poop, 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 poop. Yeah, they do that song too. I use a lot of their songs for some of my stupid shorts, just because they're funny and dumb and always shit related. It's terrible, but it's good. Well, my golden toilet friend, I think I gotta depart because yeah, my phone is gonna definitely die. We're down to 20%, and once it hits 20, it goes down to 15 within seconds, and then zero. So I'm gonna step out. Good conversation, dude. I really enjoyed our music talk. It's pretty cool to get to know people on a music level. You know, it feels like you kind of get them more. You know, that's just me anyway. Oh, OJ. But thanks for the conversation, dude. It was good coffee chat. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one, dude. Probably in a couple hours. I'll stream again because I got to charge my phone and all that shit and do my chores before I start the next stream. And giving her a bath and mowing my yard is part of the chores today. So hopefully I could get it done within 2 to 3 hours. We'll see. But thanks again, Toilet. I appreciate you, dude. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.